Supply chain regulations don't touch every part of a multinational business in the same way. Getting a clear picture of exposure early means that you can focus resources where they matter most.
Supply chain regulation is really about the footprint, not just where the headquarters of a company is based. It's about where the products are sourced, who are they sourced from, what are the products exactly that you're sourcing, and in some cases even who are you selling those products to.
Companies need to understand that whilst the same skills are required to manage their supply chains as their own operations, it is a different environment. The company can't control the activities of their suppliers.
As a practical tip, we start with a risk map, identifying where your supply chain is most exposed and then prioritize from there.
There's no specific template that you follow when it comes to this type of exercise. It's really important to look at the specifics of a company.
The influence that companies can have is based on their leverage. That leverage is greatest at the tier 1 suppliers. It decreases further down the supply chain. So companies need to be realistic about that reach and find solutions that meet the circumstances.
For legal, it's really about understanding how obligations attach through market access, due diligence, or in M&A deals.
If you think about the regulatory regime, this is complex because different countries are bringing forward different rules at different times. That requires a global business to have a set of standards and procedures that can react and adapt to that changing environment.
So these rules can touch everything from procurement and compliance to commercial teams. And when things go wrong, regulators or stakeholders may challenge you. So having a defensible approach from the outset is really important.
Although it could be complicated for a company to do the mapping exercise in order to really understand the footprint throughout the organization, it's really important because it will help to really understand the risks and understanding what the consequences can be. Especially considering that consequences can include everything from confiscation to financial penalties to reputational damage to procurement bans and even imprisonment.
Another important point about managing supply chain rules is that they are emerging in different domains. So some of the rules are holistic across all of your impacts in the supply chain, but others are very specific. So they might be product specific, like for example, batteries, or they might be impact specific, like for example, deforestation. So it's important that companies can approach this in a thematic way so that they can see the different rules emerging from different areas of regulation.
Supply chain exposure is multidimensional, so companies really need to be prioritizing and be proactive from day one.